Hey, what's going on guys? Kryptonic here, and today I'm going to be talking about my setup, and this is my summer setup. And the reason why I say that is because this is my temporary setup and I'm going to be changing things up. So this is kind of like a part one to my entire setup. I'm waiting on a few things to come in and it's going to be really great. But for the most part, this is going to be my summer setup for 2019. So if you guys do end up enjoying this video, make sure to drop a like on it. But anyways guys, let's get straight into the video. So now you guys might be thinking, Kryptonic, what happened? You had a computer 1 month ago and now you don't have a computer. Well, basically I sold my computer for some money and got traded with a laptop. So I have a laptop now and this is what I've been using for the past month. And it's not that bad actually. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. It's obviously not a computer, so I can't play games as well as I could have, but it's an okay computer. It's got an i7 7700 HQ with a GTX 1050, 4 gigabytes, which is very limiting, but it's not like I'm playing anything that's really intense. You know, I can't play Apex, I can't play all these other games, but as long as I can play Rocket League, I am good to go. And now going back to my setup, I actually have a Creative K08 on my desk, and this keyboard is just one of my favorite keyboards because I've had it for like 2 to 3 years, and it's just a silent mechanical keyboard and I just love the way it feels. I'm all down for blue switches, but red and brown switches are where I'm at now just because they're so much more quieter and they just feel so good in the hands. And now for my mouse, I have a Logitech G502, and this mouse, a lot of people dislike it. I'm pretty satisfied with it. You know, I would really want to go wireless again because I had a wireless mouse before, but you can definitely tell the difference. If anything, I'm really considering buying one of those really lightweight mouses that have like the cord that is just super lightweight. Oh, they're like $50 and I really want to get my hands on one of those because, you know, I love the experience of not having a cord, and if I could buy a mouse that has a cord but it doesn't feel like it has a cord, that's just gonna meet every expectation I have. So I'm really looking to get my hands on one of those very soon. And I know, here we go again. I'm not gonna fix your marriage problems, I'm not gonna fix your relationships, but here we go, another creative product. I know. It's a creative audio interface. It's really good. It's a little bit pricey, but it's really good, and that's what I actually have this microphone going into, just because I didn't want to buy the USB version of the Audio-Technica AT2020, which is this mic right here. So I went with the XLR version, which I got for $75 on a warehouse deal from Amazon. Really good deal. I love warehouse deals. But yeah, so you know, just creative all around me. I'm whatever. I love creative. Anyways, going back to, you know, my entire setup, the keyboard itself on, you know, the laptop is really nice because it's a SteelSeries RGB infused keyboard, which means that I can basically make every key whatever color I want. I don't really have the time to, you know, go out of my way to customize each key, so I just leave it on the rainbow effect 99% of the time. And I think that this laptop has a lot of cool features. For one, you can control the RGB or just different color modes on the computer itself. There's a button for it. Then you can also enable the fans on the computer just through the click of a button, which I think is really cool, and it'll set them to max, you know, speed, and it just throws everything out, which is really nice. In case you're ever playing and your computer gets hot, just turn that button on, and it might get a little loud, but it just sucks all the air out, and it's just really neat. Now on the left side, I actually have an Alexa Echo Dot, just because, oh, I activated her. Alexa, stop. Yeah, so I have that on my left side, and the only reason I have that is because, one, I like being able to connect a Bluetooth speaker to it and then having music play. So if I just go to my phone, I can start playing music, and it's just really easy. And two, I have some lights that you guys aren't probably going to be able to see throughout this video because actually I might be able to turn them on. Alexa, turn on my setup. So you guys see this like red tint going around me. It's actually an RGB strip that I have going on the ceiling of my room, and it's really neat because I set it up across my entire room, and I can basically stop using my little switch to turn on the light, and I can just use my, you know, my Echo Dot to turn on the lights. And it's really neat because whenever I stream, this is an angle that the stream sees of me, so having all these lights just pour down on me makes it really neat because you just see a variation of colors since I have white walls, and it's just really interesting to have all these colors. And it's just really neat because since all the lights are connected to the Echo Dot, I don't really have to do anything to get the lights to turn off or anything like that, so it's just really easy for me to be in bed, turn on the lights, turn off the lights, customize the lights, change the colors, make it whatever I want. And of course, this wouldn't be a good RGB strip if it didn't have its own app, which it does. and the app itself connects really easily. It's on the Apple Store and Android Store, so it's really easy to find, and you can also use the Alexa app to infuse that app into the Alexa app to make it work all better. Alexa, stop listening. God, she listens to everything I say all the time. Now, don't think that my setup has a great gaming chair or gaming desk, because they're so bad. They're literally Amazon basic everything, just because I don't know, I switch everything around, and I've had this table for like 4 years already. I've had this red little chair that you guys might be able to see. You guys can hear it squeak. These RGB strips made my life so much better, and there's actually going to be a huge reduction in price for the Amazon Prime Day, which is on July 15th through the 17th, I believe, and it's just going to be really good. So if you guys want good RGB strips, don't worry, these are going to make it really good. I actually took these down 4 different times because I didn't know what way I wanted to organize them, so I kept taking them down, and the little tape behind it seems to, like, the adhesive seems to be sticking really well. I haven't seen any of the strips fall off yet, and I didn't put any on my desk just because my desk is facing my brother's desk, because it's a weird setup that I have in order to get the white walls behind me, so I have to like kind of put my desk out. It's really confusing. I know, I'm not trying to bore you guys, but it's just very interesting to me. So this is like the only way I can get the RGB strips to light up. And they also have a little controller on them, which I forgot, that I just kind of stuck to the wall because I didn't know where else to put it. But you can turn it on through there, through the app, or through Alexa. Alexa, stop. God, I hate it how she picks up on everything. But yeah, so it's really nice to have the RGB strips, and thank you again to Leo for sending these out, because these really do light up my setup a whole lot. Look at this. The ambience of the room is just changing on its own. I'm just going to leave these on for the rest of the video. I don't know how that's going to affect the lighting. It shouldn't do it too much. You guys might not even be able to see it because I have my studio light pointing directly at the lights. But we'll see. It's fine. It's fine. But like I did say, if you guys are interested in getting some of these lights on Prime Day, they're going to have up to 60% off. And on this specific model that I have, which is around $45 normally, they're going to have it 30% off, which is a pretty good bargain if you guys are into RGB strips. I know you guys, in general, just love to set up RGB strips everywhere. And for me, just putting them up top really worked out. So I would highly recommend it on Prime Day. I'm going to leave the link down below, and it's just going to be a good time for you guys if you guys are interested in getting yourself some RGB. Like I did say, it really does help with my streams, because at night I just turn off all the lights. Right now it's a little daytime, so you're getting a little bit of light bleed coming in through my window, but at nighttime it just gets really nice because it just all turns red. It's really cool. But anyways, guys, that has been my setup for 2019, and it's a really good way to start the summer just because it's super minimalistic. I've got literally a laptop, a keyboard, a mouse, audio interface, and a microphone. That's really all I have going right now. I'm really excited to bring you guys my next setup because I already know what it's going to be, but for the most part I'm missing 2 things, and those 2 things are taking forever. I'm saving up for them, and I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but it's gonna be really interesting and really different to anything I've done before. So it's gonna blow your guys' mind. I'm really excited, and I'm just hoping that you guys are having a great summer like I am. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this entire video, because I know it's been a long one, but for the most part I'm trying to step up that quality factor for you guys, and the only way to do that is to take my sweet time with these videos, because if I just rush them out, they're gonna all be complete garbage. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace, guys.